Good Saturday morning and welcome to Davis-Reid Alumni Gym for the 2025 Georgetown Cheerleading Tiger Invite. 2 rounds of competition on the docket here today, and here is the schedule for the teams competing in this tournament. And 2 rounds of competition, as I mentioned. Georgetown will be kicking things off here in just about 5 minutes or so. And 10-minute increments after that approximately. You'll have Lindsey Wilson followed by Cumberlands, Cumberland University out of Tennessee, and Brescia. And then round 2 of competition will feature Lindsey Wilson leading off, followed by Cumberlands, Cumberland, and Brescia. Georgetown only competing once here today. We will have all the scores for each round will be announced after every team has after all 5 teams have competed. So we will not know the final results of round 1 until after the entirety of round 1 has been completed. In between rounds of competition, Georgetown College will honor 2 senior cheerleaders and also perform their game day routine that they recently performed at the UCA Collegiate Nationals down in Orlando, Florida last week. So the game day routine will be performed by the Tigers. Again, that'll be at the intermission between rounds 1 and 2 of competition. Georgetown is on the clock. They will be out on the mat here in just a matter of moments, and when they come out, you will see the entirety of that routine along with the routines of the other 4 teams competing here today in the 2025 Tiger Invite. We're glad you're here with us here at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym and the campus of Georgetown College. The Tigers, as I mentioned, competed at the UCA Nationals in the game day portion of the competition, finishing in 5th place there. And the game day competition and the competitive cheer routines very, very different. The game day competitions kind of is what you would think it is what you normally see the teams doing on the sidelines of football and basketball games, whereas the competitive cheer, as you'll see here, much more intricate and detailed involved. And I know Georgetown's cheer team has been working hard here in Davis-Reid Alumni Gym in preparation for this home event, and we're glad to have the other 4 schools in attendance here as well in the competition. A number of fans here below us have made the trek here to Davis-Reid Alumni Gym on this Saturday morning as well. So once again, Georgetown up on the docket here, and once they get out on the floor, you will see them, and I will step out aside and let the sounds of the competition and the Tigers take you from there. And as you can see, about a 10-minute interval in between each one. We are told that the appeals process will happen at the end of the entirety of the first round. Again, the teams will receive their scores. They will have a 10-minute window for any kind of appeals that they need to make. And any kind of score adjustments will not happen until after the round is completed. And then you will see the final scores of round 1 of competition, and we'll repeat the process for round 2. So again, Georgetown, Lindsey Wilson, Cumberlands, Cumberland University, and Brescia. That is the order in which the 5 schools will be competing in the first round. Same order for round 2. Take out Georgetown at the top of the competition. The Georgetown Tigers are only competing in round 1 of competition here today. As we mentioned, they will perform their game day routine in between the rounds of the competitive competition here a little bit later on this morning here at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym. Georgetown will slated to have 2 more competitions before nationals in late March. Of course, one could be added in between there. Their next scheduled competitive cheer competition will come on Saturday, February 15th, when Georgetown will head to Campbellsville for the CU Classic. And then on the 1st of March, the Tigers are slated to head up to Indiana to Taylor University to compete in the Trojan Invitational. Again, the NAIA National Championships for cheer. Set to take place March 28th and 29th up in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Georgetown, a routine qualifier for that, and the Tigers expect to return to nationals in late March. And this competition here today can go a long way towards that. And as the announcement is just made, you hear in the background, Georgetown will now take the mat for their single round of competition. And with that, I will step out as the Tigers get their sound check before they get ready. And with that, the Georgetown College Tigers are on the mat. Those are the Georgetown Tigers. Head coach Joni Lake down in front in orange. Happy with that routine. And again, good start here to the competition in total. The Tigers will not know their score until the end of the round of completion. So here again is the timing for this. Georgetown now in the books with their routine. Won't know the scores for a little bit. And then, of course, there will be the deduction/appeal process. So, again, the final scores will not be known until the completion of the entirety of round one. So Georgetown in the books, Lindsey Wilson coming up next. Lindsey Wilson is on deck here at the 2025 Tiger Invite. Georgetown just finished up their routine moments ago. Georgetown, the defending winners of the Tiger Invite. The Tigers competed in both rounds of the Invite last year and won them both, a high score of 89-8 in the first round of competition. Backed it up with an 89-08 in round two to take the title last year. Lindsey Wilson up next, and we'll see what the Blue Raiders have in store for this year's competition. It was a struggle a year ago for Lindsey Wilson, but again, that's a year ago. Obviously, a lot of things can change between then and now. So the Blue Raiders about to take the floor. As you can see in the top left portion of your monitor, the Lindsey Wilson contingent starting to make their way in here to Davis-Reid Alumni Gym from across the way over in the Busch Rec Center here on the campus of Georgetown College, where each team is given the opportunity to warm up before they move into Davis-Reid Alumni Gym for their routine. Lindsey Wilson up next here in just a matter of moments, followed by the University of the Cumberlands, Cumberland University, and Brescia University to round out round one. Tiger fans, make sure you stick around after round one of competition. You'll want to know what happens as far as the scores of it to find out if Georgetown wins and defends their Tiger Invite title from a year ago. And also, we have two seniors who will be honored here today at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym. And also, Georgetown will perform their game day competition routine that they performed last week at the UCA Nationals down in Orlando, Florida. So plenty to come here for Georgetown, even though they are just competing in the one round of competition here today. The remaining four schools will go twice in each round of competition here at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym. So again, Lindsey Wilson on deck here in the top left corner of your screen. They are just waiting for their cue to take the floor, which will happen here in just a matter of moments, and then the Blue Raiders will be in action. And we are now all set for the next team to compete here in the 2025 Tiger Invite. It is the Lindsey Wilson College Blue Raiders. They will have their sound check here in just a matter of seconds. And now the Lindsey Wilson College Blue Raiders. And those are the Lindsey Wilson College Blue Raiders. They'll now depart the floor and await their scores and any potential deductions or appeals here in just a little bit as we turn your attention back to the schedule of competition. Two teams in the books here in round one of the 2025 Tiger Invite. The University of the Cumberlands are on deck. That was the University of the Cumberlands Patriots there. We apologize for the technical audio issue there, but Cumberland's in the books. Brought a strong contingent of fans up from Williamsburg. We'll say that, and you always like to see that when the fans of these teams do make the road trips to support their various teams. So again, Cumberland's in the books here in the Tiger Invite. 2 more teams to go here in round 1, and then we will have the announcements of the scores. Georgetown will also have Senior Day, and also the Tigers will perform their UCA Nationals game day routine here before the second round of competition gets going a little bit later on this morning, as you see the times there on the right side of your screen. 2 more teams to go here in round 1 before we will know the winners, and we will announce the results of round 1, I should say, beg your pardon there, will be announced before round 2 begins. So everybody will know what they did in round 1 before the 4 teams that are competing in round 2 do so a little bit later on here this morning here at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym. 3 down, 2 to go. The Cumberland University Phoenix are up next. The Cumberland University Phoenix, the next team to take the floor here in round one of the Tiger Invite. They are the fourth of 5 here in the opening rounds. And again, once all 5 teams have competed and deductions are had and the appeals process is complete, we will have the final results of round one. We'll show that to you there on our infographic here in just a little bit. Cumberland doing their sound check right just there. And now the Cumberland University Phoenix performing. And that is the Cumberland University Phoenix with the opening performance for their team here in round one of the Tiger Invite. They'll be back a little bit later on this morning for round 2 of competition. One more to go here in round 1. The Brescia Bearcats are coming up in just a few moments. Brescia University set to take the floor here as the final team to compete in round one of the 2025 Tiger Invite here on the campus of Georgetown College at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym. Brescia has their sound check, and now with the routine. And the Brescia Bearcats with their opening performance here in the 2025 Tiger Invite. Coming up here momentarily, Georgetown Senior Day, followed by the Tigers UCA Nationals game day routine and round one results here at the 2025 Tiger Invite. Stand by for all the continuing action. As you've just seen, the Tigers honoring senior cheerleaders Kerrigan Medley and Kennedy Boots before Georgetown performed their game day routine that they executed at the UCA Nationals a week ago in Orlando, Florida. Scores still to come from round one of competition. Brescia is in their appeal window right now. Each team gets 10 minutes to appeal any potential changes to scores from their round. And as you put the schedule back up here in just a little bit, round two of the competition will begin. Lindsey Wilson will kick things off in this round. Same order as the first round, as you can see. Georgetown only competing in round one here today at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym. So, step aside here momentarily. And here in just a few moments, we'll have the announcement, and you'll see the results of round one here in the 2025 Tiger Invite. Still in the intermission between rounds 1 and 2 here in the Tiger Invite at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym on the campus of Georgetown College. Just awaiting the tallying of the final scores for round 1 of the competition. And once we have those will be announced to the fans and teams in attendance here today, and we'll also show you those right here on our live stream on the Georgetown Tigers Athletics official YouTube channel. And we thank everyone for tuning in here to the Tiger Invite here on this Saturday morning in Central Kentucky. Glad you're here with us. Some fine competition across the board. Some impressive athletic feats and some very impressive routines. And hopefully we'll get a indication of that in the scoring here. Again, as Brescia is finishing up their 10-minute window to appeal any scores or deductions within said routine. And then once those are finalized for Brescia, we will then be able to gather the scores for all 5 teams competing in round 1. Second round still to come. 4 of the 5 teams that competed in round 1 will go again in round 2. Georgetown electing not to go in the second round of competition here at the Tiger Invite here at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym. It looks like the final tabulations for Brescia's team score are being made right now, and here in a matter of moments we'll have the final scores for Brescia to see where they and every team competing here today finishes in round 1. So stay tuned. Here in just a matter of moments, we'll have those results here on the Georgetown College YouTube channel. We are back here at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym. The final scores have just been tabulated for round one, and here they are, the final results. Lindsey Wilson finishes in fifth with a score of 62.78. Brescia next in fourth with 66.07. The Cumberland University Phoenix finished third, 79.62. Georgetown got off to a strong start today, finishing in second place, though, with an 86.37. And what a performance from the Cumberlands Patriots, 92.36. The Patriots take round one here of the competition. Really nice job for Cumberlands. A lot of times in these meets like this, it is very difficult to crack the 90-point mark, and Cumberlands cracks 92 with a 92.36 to win round one of the Tiger Invite, as you see towards the bottom of your screen. The second round still to come here in just less than 10 minutes. The Lindsey Wilson Blue Raiders, after finishing fifth in the opening round of competition, they'll get another crack at it here in a matter of moments in the 2025 Tiger Invite. Round two just about to begin here at the Tiger Invite. Lindsey Wilson is officially on deck. They're already here in the gym at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym. You'll see them here in just a moment when they take the mat. Once again, if you're just joining us, Cumberlands wins round 1 of the Tiger Invite, a very impressive routine. 92.36, the final score for the Patriots. They take round 1 by nearly 6 full points over Georgetown, who finished second, 86.37. Lindsey Wilson looking to improve on a 5th place performance in round 1. They scored 62.78. Cumberland and Brescia filled the gap in between in round 1. Again, Georgetown not competing here in round 2. The remaining 4 schools will go, as you see towards the bottom right-hand side of your screen. Lindsey Wilson kicks it off, followed by the University of the Cumberlands, Cumberland University, and Brescia. And once again, after the teams compete, we will have the final results for you before we sign off here today at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym. So all fans tuning in, you'll know who won both rounds of the Tiger Invite. We'll see if Cumberlands can sweep the day here in Georgetown after, as said, a very impressive opening performance here in round 1. Well, we've got a moment. As you see Lindsey Wilson in the top left portion of your screen, want to give a huge thank you to Kimberly Chandler, Keith Hackett II, part of the Georgetown College Athletics Administration, really doing yeoman's work in the days leading up to this event to get things set up here, running smoothly. Of course, head coach Joni Lake coordinating a lot of things here at Georgetown, and everybody working in conjunction to pull this off. The Georgetown College maintenance and housekeeping staff, facility staff, making sure that this gym is ready to go and up to par for high-level competition. So kudos to all who worked so hard behind the scenes to put this event together and give the teams a proper platform to showcase their talents, and the fans who came out here today at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym to check out some competition. They are enjoying what they have seen thus far here today, and again, that's thanks to the hard work of Kimberly Chandler, Keith Hackett II, Georgetown Cheerleading head coach Joni Lake, Vice President for Athletics Chris Oliver, overseeing all of the logistics leading up to this event. So a great job by one and all to make this event what it is every year. Always enjoy having this event here at Georgetown, and the operation leading up to it and throughout the day today. A job well done by all involved. Still got more to go, though, as the Lindsey Wilson Blue Raiders are just moments away from their second performance of the day here in Georgetown. The Lindsey Wilson Blue Raiders back on the floor. They score a 62.78 in round 1. They will kick off round 2. They'll have their sound check here momentarily. And there was the sound check. And now the Lindsey Wilson Blue Raiders kick off round 2. Round two for Lindsey Wilson in the books. Nice job by everybody involved in the program there to put things together after getting some time to adjust from round one. And we'll find out here in a little while if those adjustments and those tweaks helped improve their score from round one. That's still to come up a little bit later on from now. But right now, round two underway. Lindsey Wilson in the books. University of the Cumberlands, the winners of round one, they will be on deck. The University of the Cumberlands Patriots in the top left portion of your screen, about to take the floor for round 2, and if they can come anywhere close to what they did in round 1, things are looking good for a Patriots sweep here today, as Cumberlands really took care of business in a big way. A 92.36 in round 1, a nearly 6-point margin of victory over the rest of the field in round 1 of the competition. So they are about to take the floor now. Lindsey Wilson has already completed their second round of competition. Cumberland University and Brescia still to come here in round 2. Lindsey Wilson's just been informed their scores are ready, and then from there they will have a 10-minute window to appeal anything in there that they see might need an adjustment. And again, all scores will not be finalized and announced until the completion of the second round of competition, as was the same in round 1. And so now the University of the Cumberlands Patriots take the floor, looking to make a 2 for 2 here today here in Georgetown. They will get a sound check here in just a second.
Here's your sound check.
Sound check right now. And now the Patriots with their second round of the Tiger Invite. Well, you can see the emotion from the Patriots cheerleaders, and you can hear it from their fans in attendance below. They feel pretty good about that routine. 92.36 the first time around. We'll wait and see what they did the second time around, but Cumberland's strong once again. We'll see what the scores are here in just a little bit. Halfway through round 2, Cumberland University up next. Cumberlands has just been informed their scores are ready. Again, we don't have those and won't have those until after the full round of competition is over. And of course, they have the 10-minute window for appeals due each team here. University of the Cumberlands will check their scores and check for any appeals. Cumberland University will now take the floor for their second round. They tallied a 79.62 in round one to finish in third place. That was their sound check. This is their round two performance. Cumberland Phoenix with their second and final performance of the day here at the Tiger Invite. So impressive, the hard work all of these athletes put in, and so much time and effort gets put into these routines and choreographing every little move that you see, and to pull it off in sync at the level that these athletes do is just so tremendously impressive. No matter what the scores are, it's still quite a feat to be able to sync all of that up, to put in performances like that, time those up to the nanosecond, really, with the music that they accompany their routines with. Really, really impressive what gets done and what the effort that gets put in to pull these routines off. So kudos to all teams involved. We still have one more to go here in Georgetown, as 3 rounds of the 4-team second round are in the books. And coming up here in just a moment, just a few moments there, beg your pardon, Cumberland University will be notified that their scores are ready. They can take time for any appeals to that point. And also Brescia, the final team to go here in round 2 of the Tiger Invite. They're coming up here in just a matter of moments, and then make sure you stay tuned. At the end of the competition, we'll have the scores for round 2 of the Tiger Invite. One final performance here in the second round of the 2025 Tiger Invite. Brescia on deck. Cumberland University has received their scores. They are in the 10-minute appeal window right now. And once all tabulations are made following the Brescia performance, we will have the final results of round 2 of the Tiger Invite. Cumberlands taking round 1 with a score of 92.36, followed by Georgetown in second, Cumberland in third, Brescia in fourth, Lindsey Wilson in fifth. And Georgetown not competing here in round 2 of the Invite. Lindsey Wilson, Cumberlands, and Cumberland have already put their second round in the books. And just off the screen to your left, Brescia is about to take the floor. Right on cue. Here come the Bearcats. Once they get set up, they will have their sound check. And now the Brescia Bearcats for the final performance of the day. Brescia Bearcats, the final performance here in the 2025 Tiger Invite. As you see, the scores are being tabulated right now. Stick around here in just a matter of moments. We'll have the announcement of the final scores for round 2 of the 2025 Tiger Invite. As you can see, the mats have been cleared off the floor here at Davis-Reid Alumni Gym. The second round is in the books. Brescia, the last team to compete, is currently in their appeal window. They have received their initial score, but as with all teams, they do have a 10-minute window to appeal any deductions within their scoring. And so that process is currently going on. And once the score is finalized, one way or another, we'll have the results for you of this second round of the Tiger Invite soon thereafter, and it will be announced to the teams. All the teams are still here inside of Davis-Reid Alumni Gym, just outside of view, and they are awaiting the results of competition. If you're just joining us, Cumberlands took round one earlier this morning with a dominant score of 92.36, a nearly 6-point margin of victory in round one. Georgetown finishing second, 86.37. The Tigers did not compete in round two. Cumberland had a 79.62 in round one, Brescia 66.07, and Lindsey Wilson 62.78. And we are awaiting the tabulations of all the final scores here in just a moment, as Brescia's 10-minute appeal window is nearing its conclusion, and soon thereafter the scores will be tabulated and not only announced to the folks here inside of Davis-Reid Alumni Gym, but we'll also have the scores tabulated for you here on our live stream. Again, we want to thank everyone who has tuned in here today to the annual Tiger Invite on the campus of Georgetown College. That loud cheer you heard there at the end came from the contingent of the Cumberlands Patriots as Cumberlands sweeps the day here at Georgetown. The Patriots take home round two of the Tiger Invite with a final score of 89.78. So really consistent high marks across the board for the Patriots. Cumberland University bumps up just a touch from their opening round score to finish in second place with a score of 80.71 in round two. Nice jump up for Lindsey Wilson in round three. They jump up nearly 6 full points to a 68.72 to finish third in the second round today, and Brescia comes home fourth, a score of 65.13 to wrap up the day. So congratulations to the Cumberlands Patriots. Congratulations to all. A lot of excellent performances here today across the board, but it is a day that belongs to the Cumberlands Patriots as they sweep the Tiger Invite here on the campus of Georgetown College. And with that, we will say so long for now. We want to thank everyone for tuning in here today. You've been watching the Georgetown College Cheerleading Tiger Invite from Davis-Reid Alumni Gym on the campus of Georgetown College. Good Saturday afternoon to you all.